Logo looks cool.
All right, Matt, we're live.
Testing.
Uh,
Sean, is that you?
we theoretically are live on Twitch right now at
We're on the
twitch.tv
Twitch.
slash up for debate TV.
All right.
Let's go. Should I do the traditional intro, you think?
This is it's kind of it's up to you. It's a very non-traditional episode today. So however you want to play it, I think is how we'll do it.
All right, how about this? This is Up for Debate, live, coming to you directly through the internet wires at 8 p.m. here on Thursday, April 11th, 2024. I'm Sean Jennings, joined as always by a man who always goes the speed limit on the information superhighway. It's Matt Mariani. Good evening, Matt.
All right. What's going on, Sean? I admit I'm very distracted by this Twitch stream. So I think I'm gonna watch it on our Discord, our private Discord. I'm very excited for this launch. This is our first ever episode live on Twitch. And maybe you want to explain for the folks watching at home right now what we are what we are doing here, what we're about, and what we're about to undertake.
Yeah, great one, Matt. I have absolutely no idea if this is even working right now and anyone can see it. So I'm going to be optimistic that's the case. But Matt, it is your month. It's March Matt-ness April edition, where you get to dictate what we do on the show. And naturally, you pick something that was a ton of work and very complex, but that's okay because it is not a text-based adventure game. So, Matt, if people didn't listen to our last episode, we very specifically you had a couple of requests for tonight's show. You had three of them. The first was you wanted to go live on Twitch, and I said, Matt, that's not possible. We don't have a Twitch channel. But that is a solvable problem. So right now, twitch.tv slash.
I was going to say, it seems like a pretty easy fix, right?
Uh, sure. Let's say sure. I won't quote you the actual number of hours I put into putting this together, but that's okay. That's part of the fun. So people should definitely go follow and subscribe to our channel on Twitch and get notified when we go live. We have the Matt. If there was somebody watching, we would have the chat would be up on the screen, and I've got other features. Now, I was going to ask you, Matt, before we get into the other stuff, are you a Twitch viewer? Do you watch people streaming on Twitch?
I occasionally do watch the Twitch. I have a couple of friends that I know, acquaintances, and folks out there that stream. So I try to support them. I usually, I don't really, I can't really say that I watch it like every day. Probably about once a week, if that. But it's really to support friends and some like podcasts or channels that I follow if they're ever playing live. Rarely do I get the chance, timing to sit down and watch a whole stream, but I'll pop in for a stream or two and kind of join in the fun. It's yeah. How about you, Sean? Do you Twitch?
I actually do. I have more recently. That's why I was excited to try this. I don't watch anyone really playing games. It's a lot of kind of funny people and conversational stuff. But I do watch a decent amount, and so I tried to bring everything I've learned from watching those to ours, including Matt. We have a fun gimmick tonight for anybody who joins us and watches. Are you familiar with sound alerts on Twitch?
I am familiar with sound alerts on Twitch. Yeah.
We have a sound alerts dashboard that I set up for us, if you can believe it. It's free because we're not a partner, so we don't make any money on it. But if people go to our Twitch page, Matt, you actually, I believe, could do it if you wanted. On our Twitch page, in our About section, there is actually a list of preloaded, up for debate themed sound alerts that you can play on the show.
Yeah, I see that now. That's awesome.
And they should work.
Should I play one? Should I play the first ever? I'm gonna play the first ever
Take
up
your
for
pick.
debate sound alert on Twitch. I think it's gotta be this one.
Big suspense. Nothing's happened yet.
There's a countdown.
Oh, okay.
Counting down. And what?
Are you hearing it? I'm hearing it.
Oh, I'm not hearing it. What is it? Is it the rock? Is
It's
it
the Rocky sound alert.
hockey thing? Okay,
It is
I didn't
playing.
hear it.
Oh, it's supposed to be feeding back through
Oh,
this whole setup.
it's because I think it's because I had my volume on the Twitch volume down.
There you go.
Yep,
Yeah, we
I hear
got.
it. I hear it now. Excellent.
I'll play
Excellent.
one of the one I'm excited about here, which is this one. Let's see if this plays. Little Vince McMahon. This is the XFL action.
Great. All these are great callbacks to the show.
I did my darndest, and they pop up on the screen and they do a whole thing. So feel free to play with the sound alerts, folks, and enjoy those. Um, let's see, Matt. So that was number one. Was setting up the Twitch channel. Check that box. Believe that's mission accomplished. Number two, you wanted to play a game, kind of the impetus of getting live on Twitch, and you chose the game Chrono Trigger. Now, Matt, why did you choose that game?
Um uh I I
Thank you
chose the
to
game.
Dolph. Is that you, Dolphin Belly, or is that an actual person?
That's me. That's
Okay,
my yeah. Don't
I
get too
was like,
excited.
we have
Don't
a
get too
fan.
excited. It's
This
me.
is great.
Yep, yep. I chose this game, Chrono Trigger. It was because as many of the folks at home will know, we lost Akira Toriyama-san. He was a Japanese animator, most famous for his work creating and creating all of the art for the Dragon Ball series. And so he also did significant work on the character and creature creation for this game, Chrono Trigger. So I figured it would be a good way to honor uh, Toriyama-san to play some Chrono Trigger, and what better place to do it than right here on Twitch live? So now our experience with this game, Sean. I think that we said it last week, but neither of us have ever played this game before. Is that
Correct.
correct?
Absolutely. Frankly, I've never played video games before, so
This is true. I can attest. I lived with Mr. Sean for a number of years, and I can confirm this is the truth. You've played very few games except for Cooking Mama. I think Cooking Mama you have
yeah,
probably the
I would
most
say
experience with.
casual get cooking mama. Yes, no,
Yes,
I did play a lot of that Jeopardy. Of course, classic video games.
Cooking Mama and Jeopardy,
Yeah.
classic video games for the Nintendo Wii. Um, the Chrono Trigger video game. It is a 1995 role playing game. It was originally developed and released for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or the SNES, right? The Super Nintendo. Um, I owned a Super Nintendo. I did not own this game. This one escaped me much until, like, I have to confess, like probably early adulthood. I didn't really know anybody who played Chrono Trigger. I don't really remember the first time I heard about it, but it was for a long while. I hadn't really had any experience with Chrono Trigger. So I mean, the one thing I do know about it is that everybody always says there's a lot of different endings you can get. I think there's like a myriad. It was like one of the first games I think that had like a number of unique endings based on your decisions that you make
Hmm.
throughout the game, based on your interactions with other characters. So that's intriguing. I am a little worried that this game might get kind of grindy. I don't know. That tends to be the case with RPGs, but if that's the case, um, we can always go back to text-based adventure games. So there's always that, right, Sean?
Absolutely, Matt. It's nice to be able to see something for once in a while, and be able to play it. So, now there's a third part of today's episode, but I want to get to that a little bit later. Right now, I want to get us started on the game. However, it is running at an incredibly dangerous pace, and I'm clicking
Hmm,
play, and it's not launching in
dangerous.
Steam here. So we'll vamp for a minute.
It is dangerous. Well, what we could do before we do that is, I think it's time for.
Oh boy, I shouldn't have told you about the sound alerts panel.
I'm gonna abuse these, Sean. Sean, I love the choices though. Maybe we could talk a little bit about why you made the choices you did. A number of these I'm noticing are either movie. They're all specific references to episodes of our show Up for Debate, our podcast, which has been going on for almost at our 10 years, right?
No, no, no. I think we're like 7 to 8.
Oh no, I beg to differ, Sean. I beg to differ.
No, we are
We
not.
actually had this conversation at one point. I'm pretty sure we started in either 2020, in either 2014 or 2015.
Matt, if my computer ever catches up with me, I will look up the date, and I can give you the exact date of our first episode here. So let me look it up. While Windows is
Regardless,
crashing.
we we have been at this for quite some time,
It's
and
it's 2000. It's winter. It's January of 2015. So it would be
yeah,
nine
so
years.
that would mean we are approaching our 10 years, right?
That is absolutely the case.
less than a year. That's what I thought. Um, I thought that, Sean. You doubted me,
Yeah, Matt, you know that
but
I always doubt you.
you do. I mean, for good reason. So we we have this tradition of watching. We've watched series of movies. We watched the Rocky movies. We watched all of the James Bond movies. We watched. I'm trying to figure out the. I mean, we have the XFL. So we actually read a book about the XFL. Um, and we watched a documentary about the XFL. How do I feel like
Yes,
we watched something
yes,
about
we
it? Yeah,
watched the 30 for 30.
we did. 30 for 30, yes. This was the XFL, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Speaking of 30 for 30s and some timely current events, have you watched the O.J. Simpson 30 for 30?
The Oscar winning, yes. Made in America, fantastic. Yeah, it was really,
Made in
really great.
America. One of the best. One of the best 30 for 30s. Highly recommend it. There's another one that is doesn't focus specifically on the OJ situation, but I think it's talks about like the year. It was like 1994. It talks about like the everything that was going on that day. Apparently, like the
Yes.
day
Yes, that was
of the
I
white Bronco chase.
love that 30 for 30. Yeah, the NBA finals, Jack Nicklaus's last golf game, the World Cup opened up in the US. It was a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, and it does it in real time. That's an
Mhm.
awesome one as well.
Yeah. Um, it was just I guess the crazy year. Reminds me of a book we read.
About one crazy summer.
One Crazy Summer in 1921, right?
That might have been the year. I honestly don't remember.
One Wild Summer.
Uh,
Is that the name of the book? The book was not One Wild Summer.
no, it was one summer America 1920 whatever.
1927. It was 1927.
Yeah, you were a
So I was a
little
little bit
early.
off on that one.
Smidge early.
Mm-hmm. Good book, though. I also highly recommend.
Yes, sir. No, I was gonna say, I know how much OJ meant to you. He was a personal mentor, um, and
Right.
it's
I
really
knew the man well.
disappointing what happened. Of course, I know how bummed out you are.
Um,
By the
I
way,
did hear.
did you ever see the American Crime Story? The acted out reenactment of the trial that came out
No,
a
you know
couple years
what?
ago?
That one missed me. That's with David Schwimmer as
As Kardashian, Cuba Gooding
Kardashian,
Jr.,
the
as
lawyer. Yeah,
OJ. Yeah, I will say it was really good.
yeah. That's what everybody says. Was it who played OJ in that? Was that
It was Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr., right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he was, and he was good. Everyone was actually pretty darn
No,
good in that.
I'll have to give that a watch now that the juice is has been loosed for the last time.
He's been loosed to heaven. where I'm sure he is.
We're beyond any doubt. He has
Makes
ascended
no
to.
mistake.
Uh-huh. Um,
Uh,
let's see. The Naked Gun, right? He was in a couple
that's right.
movies in The Naked Gun, right? That's
Then Towering Inferno was another one he was in.
yep. Yep, it was kind of like people say it was like if The Rock had killed somebody and then chopped them up and then driven away in a white Bronco. That's what people kind of compare it to.
Just absolutely mental. Absolutely crazy when you really think about it.
Did you know, Sean? I was listening to a couple people talk about it on a sports podcast, and they said O.J. Simpson, right? Um, apparently there were talks of a Forrest Gump sequel. Like they were, I guess, kind of in the production, not in production. I don't think it ever made it that far, quite that far, but they were kind of loosely writing the script for what they were hoping would become Forrest Gump 2. It never got made. But there was going to be a scene. They were in just these like early pre-production stages of writing the script. There's going to be a scene where Forrest Gump, right, wakes up and like he was either like running away from somebody or gets like knocked out or something, and he like wakes up. He's in the trunk of a car and like looks over and notices like, oh, that's OJ Simpson driving the car, and he like tries to act, as part of of a scene in Forrest Gump 2. What do you think of that, Sean?
Okay. Matt, are you there?
Sean? Yep, I hear you again.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying different things.
Running some tests. What's going on with the game? We're
Well,
having
that's what
some
I'm trying to figure out because it's not going
hiccups.
great. Because Windows is just being wildly uncooperative. And
Hmm.
I'm trying to see uh, if there's some other way I can set this up and run this. Because I did a poor job coming up with a plan B. So let me just check on something. Matt, while I'm doing that, um,
Yeah.
why don't we talk about the third part of this episode, the third thing you asked me to do. Do you remember
So
what that is?
memory serves. The third thing I asked you to do, besides, no,
Do you not
we were gonna play
remember?
Chrono Trigger. Oh no, I remember. Yeah. No, this is a good time to talk about the third thing. You were going to. Did you watch your recommended episodes of Dragon Ball Z, right?
Matt, you'll be excited to learn I watched some of them.
Okay,
Let's
I'll take it.
go.
I'll take it.
Let's
I
go.
mean, I'm excited enough just because I kind of forgot that part of the arrangement, but I've seen the show, so yeah. So what did you think? What your first ever experience with Dragon Ball on our first ever Twitch stream? Tell us what you thought. The people are dying to know.
So was arguably my first ever time watching anime. Period. So definitely an experience. Um, I did. You asked me to watch six. I watched four, so I got most of the way there. Setting up the stream definitely sucked up a chunk of my time, and I would say it was fine. I mean, I think it was okay. I'm trying to think because there's a lot of different dimensions to this. It was better. I wasn't excited going in. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I absolutely see the appeal. It was charming. I still don't really think it's for me, but I'm glad I checked it out. How does
Okay.
that sum it up?
Okay, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. That's kind of where I expected you to land on most of it. I didn't think you were gonna like immediately love it, but I think who is your do you have a favorite character? Tell me a little bit about your, and then we'll get into like episode by episode. But who's your favorite character right now?
Um, well, there was only like four characters who had any major
Yeah,
screen time. Um,
yeah, okay.
uh,
Was your
but
favorite character? Was it Yamcha?
which one was that?
Was it Master Roshi? Let's see,
Uh,
what
I
other
I
characters have you
liked the
seen so
Goku
far?
guy,
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and,
I guess he's okay.
and I did like actually the annoying little kid, which I didn't think I would, but the little kid was charming.
Oh, Gohan, yeah. Well, Gohan's great.
Yeah,
Gohan's
not
awesome.
I
Mhm.
like the green guy.
Piccolo, yeah,
Um,
we like Piccolo.
we do. And um, yeah, yeah, that was most of the guys.
Yeah, there. I forgot we're really early in the series, so there
Yeah,
hasn't
it's
really been too
basic
many.
introduction to the guys. But I will say, I do give the show credit because
Mm-hmm.
I was able to follow along. Like they did a good job of generally introducing. Like it was a lot of shows either go really aggressively with the uh introducing a bunch of characters really quick and not explaining it, or they take too long. I thought there was a good balance getting introduced to all the characters because, again, I knew absolutely nothing about it going in, which was a challenge, but I think I picked up on it pretty quickly.
Yeah. I guess that something that kind of speaks to the um a testament to Toriyama is that people credit him with like being the kind of like a what's the word, like a beacon for anime. He was kind of like the first person to really make it like super famous in the West. He was like a harbinger for anime in the West. Like anime had been for probably like since the early 60s onward had been generally popular only in Japan, and Toriyama was kind of the first person to take that out of just Japan and move it to the West. Like he was like the person that brought, and two big reasons for that were games like Chrono Trigger and shows like Dragon Ball. So those shows really uh, landed well with Western audiences, and I think it's no doubt that I don't know if you were far enough in the show yet, but it's you can see a lot of parallels between Dragon Ball and like the superhero genre. You can see a lot of parallels between like Goku and Superman. They don't really do a great job, I think, of explaining his origin story in the first couple episodes of DBZ, but he's from another planet. He's from the planet Vegeta, and he is from this like ancient race of warriors called the Saiyans. And his family's dead, and he gets kind of like brought in and raised by this old man. So there's a lot of parallels between him and like Superman. So I think that's why, at least a little bit, why he found such a home with among Western audiences. That kind of familiarity.
Yeah, but I also think part of it is, and this would actually be my question for you. It had we watched a different version of it. I'm told to understood a certain edited version of it. Do you think that was more helpful in getting
Yeah.
that across?
So yeah, we watched Dragon Ball Kai, right? Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is the that's the abridged version. And I don't really know specifically what was cut out of it. I assume it's a lot of it is like the filler episodes or non-essential scenes or things like that. But like it's been a while since I watched the original episodes. I think that probably would have helped too. I think the Kai I think is more, pacing is supposed to be better and more engaging for modern audiences, like modern like kids and stuff like that. And also you can get through the series faster, which I think seems to be a priority um today. So that's, yeah, that's probably part of it. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure like the specifics. I know that they like generally fans of anime and fans of the genre seem to think that they did a pretty good job with Kai. There wasn't like a big backlash about it, and this could be some territory where people, I could see people being like very pissed about it. Right? How can you make an abridged at Dragon Ball Z cut? It's not even that long. Like, why do you have to cut it up? Why take out the filler? Some people say the filler is the best part, but most people, that's not what they're saying. I think most of the fans of Dragon Ball are like, oh, this was actually they did a good job with this. They paced it well and kind of pieced it together, and it's a good compilation for today's busy man like you. Busy young professionals.
Yeah, that's me for
Sean.
sure that you're describing,
Mm-hmm.
a busy young professional.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt about it. Okay, Matt.
Yep.
I think I may have come up with a way for us to do this.
Okay.
Um, and what that is, did you know that there is a Chrono Trigger app for iPad?
Chrono Trigger app.
Yes, they turned the
Describe
game
an app. Like,
into an app.
you turn the game into an app. Okay.
So,
I have the same thing with Ace Attorney, the Phoenix Wright games as an app. I didn't know they did it for Chrono Trigger. Okay. Interesting.
so now if I do this, you can see my screen now?
Yep. Indeed,
And
I can.
then if I go here, we can see it on the stream, and I should be able to hit this, and I'm playing it on an iPad. Don't show my fucking friends. I'm playing it on the iPad, and everyone can see it.
Ah, all right, Sean.
The only thing
You are a
is,
genius,
I have
sir.
to do one more thing, and you should be able to now hear it.
I can hear it, indeed.
Okay, I'm just gonna
I can
turn.
also hear myself.
Oh,
A little bit of feedback going on. Oh,
oh,
I think you fixed it.
what about now?
Nope, it sounds good
Try
now.
talking.
No more feedback. Perfect.
Okay, I can't hear you now.
Perfect. You
So
got it.
that's not good.
You can't hear me?
This.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, but you're getting yourself in your ears.
I am, but I can live with that.
Okay, you might just have to.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's see if this works. What do you say?
Let's do it, Sean.
Touch to start. New game. Do we want active battle mode or wait battle mode? We want fast-paced combat.
Yeah. Give us the fast paced.
All right, what should our character's name be?
Um let's go with Rocky. Tribute to our favorite movie series on the show.
We're
What do
gonna
you
call
think?
him Rocky. Okay. I do want to shout out. We have somebody in the chat, Matt. Sonder is in the chat. Sonder, if we know you personally, please let us know because I don't recognize the name. Still can't hear it. Can't hear the game. Can't hear us. What can't we hear?
I can't see the chat.
But welcome, Sonder.
Can you see the chat?
I can in my window. It should be in Twitch. It's the Twitch chat.
Well, I'm gonna play one of the sound effects. So
Okay, there you
hear
go.
that?
I heard that.
Okay, that was for Sonder.
Okay, my man or woman. Or non-gendered person. All right, Matt.
All right, Sean. So you've never played this game, correct?
I've never played this. I don't know anything about it. Frankly, I'm easily confused. Anything you want to say before we start? Hear us?
No, I think I think let's just experience it together.
Uh, It's Dan. Thank you, Dan, for joining us. He can't hear the game. All right, let me try
Thanks, Dan.
something here because I need to add. It should be coming out of.
And this is for you.
Play him something nice. I mean, the
What
game
was
audio
that
is
from,
frankly
Shaun?
very annoying. That was so. You asked where I came up with these, and he can't hear the sound effects either. This is going so good. I just went through my computer and found all of these different audio clips I've used for the shows over the years. That was one. Do you remember when we did the all audio trivia challenge?
Yes.
And I played you a bunch of commercial clips that you had to guess what year they were from.
Oh, okay.
And that's what it was.
Can we get one that's the Turtles, the Ninja Turtles, saying "Pizza Power"? My request for our next soundbite.
Okay. Make a list, Matt. I'm happy to add whatever you're looking for. I think Dan can hear the game now. The sound alerts, I don't have the sound alerts. I just don't have the patience. So we got to get started on this. We're already half an hour into this. I'll give you big money, Matt, if you can remember what this is from.
Google Mall. Oh, I remember this one. This was our escape room episode.
Yes,
This was great.
it's the Schuylkill Mall.
You went all out with that episode. If memory serves, that was like one of my around my birthday or something.
Yeah, I don't. It was Sean Timber.
It was okay.
That was part of Sean Timber.
Well, you made it feel like my birthday.
Oh, well, every day's your birthday. Mother, coming up sleepyhead. It's time to get up. So it's our boy Rocky.
Get up.
You must have been so excited about the millennial fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you, damn millennials?
Millennial fair. Millennials ruin everything again.
Including fairs. Well, you'd better not let that giddiness get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Now, mind you, I tested the controls with the Windows version on my Amazon Basics Xbox, wired Xbox controller. I don't know how it's going to work on touch, so we'll see. But there's our boy Rocky. He's up. He's got a cat or a dog or a Pokemon. I'm not entirely sure what it is.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like a Pikachu.
Mother, it's about time. By the way, you're going to go see, oh dear, what was her name? That young inventress friend of yours.
I have a feeling we're going to be naming her. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the name they gave us is Luca. What do you think her name should be? Like I named I named our guy.
Sheldon.
Sheldon's a good name.
It's a young Sheldon.
Shelby. Shelby?
That's right, Sheld. Okay, that's odd.
I guess they cut off the...
They figured out a nickname very quickly. You're going to stop by and see her new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then and be back before dinner.
You got an exclamation point above your head. Yeah, I guess, looks like when you get close to the cat.
Yeah.
No. Maybe pet her or something.
I think that's just me, like, hitting the cat and being cool or whatever. Okay, we're outside.
All right, we've got an overland map. Oh, the year apparently is 1000 AD.
Apparently Christ exists in this universe.
Yeah, Christianity is a canon in this story.
And we're supposed to go to the fun fair.
I love the overland maps they used to do, where like your character looked like a giant.
What are you talking about?
Some of the early Final Fantasy games were notorious for that.
All right, Matt. What should I do now?
All right. I guess we should approach the bouncing guy. Let's talk to that man.
Today is the 1000th anniversary of our kingdom's foundation, as we mentioned at the death
And the
of
birth of Jesus Christ.
There you go. Enjoy the festivities. I surely would if I were your age.
Is that an alien that just ran by? Chase that alien.
I think they're like soldier guys.
Can you talk to him?
The frog guy. I cannot talk to him.
Yeah, talk to the alien.
I can't. I'm not getting a I'll pop up.
Okay, well, there's that a different old guy over there. It looks exactly like the other one.
Melchior the swordsmith at your service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? Matt, should we take a look or no thanks?
We could take a look. I don't think we have any money.
We have 400G.
400 G's.
But
How much
I
is a
don't-
sword?
Do we want to buy? We can get a bronze blade or a silver sword. We can afford a bronze blade.
Let's hold off for now. I don't think we have any use for a sword just yet.
That's very fair. Who else should we talk to here?
There's so many other people around, but
Is this guy? Oh, no,
Okay.
it's a very similar guy. How about this guy?
they have anything to sell?
Oh, so this guy's got like potions and water and shelter for some reason.
Athenian water? So Athens is also canon in this world?
I'm getting many mixed signals. And also, is this...
Dan still watching our stream?
I hope not. For his sake, I know he has better things to do. I feel very confident in that. Line up with the bell and tap when you're ready. Judge your distance carefully, then tap once more. Okay, I guess there's some kind of game here. I gotta judge my distance. I didn't hit the bell.
You did all right. You did very good.
Can I do it again? Dang.
Just missed it. Third time's the charm.
I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm a weakling.
Ah.
I'm a weakling, Matt.
I'll bet there's an item we have to find
Well, maybe.
that will help you win that contest.
This kingdom's been through some hard times, like the war against the Fiend Lord 400 years ago. The Fiend Lord.
Fiend Lord.
You should be thankful things are so peaceful now. Okay, that's not really helpful. There was a big war hundreds of years ago against the Fiend Lords. Everyone is all about the Fiend Lord.
Shaun, I have a suspicion. Now, I have not read any of the story,
Yeah.
right? Nor have I been told any of the story. But I'm gonna guess, just based on the name of this game, Chrono Trigger. I have a hunch that it involves time travel. Are you with me so far?
It's complex, but keep going.
So I think there's gonna be at least one occasion where we go back in time and perhaps either become the Fiend Lord that is eventually defeated, or perhaps defeat the Fiend Lord and give occasion for this very festival at which we are attending.
Matt,
How's that for a guess?
Do you think the fact that one of our friends is an inventress may have something to do with time travel?
I do.
I'm
do, in fact. I think
I'm just seeing the
she
pieces
just may.
All right.
I don't think
This
that's
woman
too
just.
far out of the question.
Oh, I bumped it. I knocked the woman down.
Oh,
That's
no.
not great.
Game over.
Oof.
Over.
Oof.
We're dead. Both died.
Ouch. Girl, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Girl. Uh-oh, my pennant. Matt, can you find her pennant?
It's there. It's there.
Here. By the way, Dan cannot believe you haven't played this game before.
Yeah, I haven't, Dan. I owned a Super Nintendo too. How bizarre.
Let's return it to this nice lady.
Dan, I didn't even know about this game until I was like probably in high school. Crazy.
Should we give it back to her?
Nah. It's our pennant now.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right, what should we do now?
Talk to those guys up there.
Preparations are still underway. Enjoy yourself in the square for a while and check back a little later. Not helpful. How about...
Talk to that guy
this
right
guy?
there.
There's nothing like a good fair. Say, have you heard the gossip?
No, I'm always down to hear some good gossip.
Well, just between us, I heard that the king is tearing his hair out over his tomboy of a daughter.
Oh, no.
Just once, I'd like to meet her and see how wild she really is.
Whoa, okay. Well, I know this is 1000 AD, but that guy's canceled. He's canceled for couple of that reasons.
I'm gonna give her a necklace back. I feel bad. We're honorable.
Okay. She thanked us.
Now, should she walk around with us for a while, or should we ditch her ass?
I guess she could walk around with us for a while. Why not?
Yahoo! This'll be fun.
If only because I don't see any other way to advance the story.
Oh, she needs a name, Matt.
Oh,
Your
we get to
turn.
name everybody we interact with. We get to name. It's great.
And by the way, that's why I went to Sheld and not Sheldon, because it says it can only be 5 characters.
Okay, Shelled. I think her name should be Darla. She looks like a
that's
Darla.
great. It's Darla. Darla and Rocky.
Rocky, what a nice name.
We should name it. What's Rocky's wife's name in the movies?
Adrian! Come on,
That's
yo,
too long.
Adrian!
That's too long. That wouldn't fit here in the fair. Oh, this looks interesting. Come on, come all to the Tent of Horrors.
A tent of horrors.
Spend your silver points here. Put your bravery to the test. Oh, we have no points. So I guess that means we can't go into the Tent of Horrors. Oh, there we go.
How do you
We're in
get...
the Welcome to Norstein Beckler's Tent. Who the fuck is that? The spine-tingling show is
Norstein
just
Beckler.
about to start.
I feel like you would find a book by Norstein Beckler in, like, the gender studies aisle of, like, a college bookstore.
Yeah, a lecture
Dr. Norstein Beckler.
by Professor Beckler.
Yes.
Matt, how many coins should we wager? 10, 40, 80, or just came to look?
We have to wager on what?
Matt, I have no clue what's going on.
Wait, what are points and how many do we have?
I don't think we have any.
All right, 10 points.
All right. You don't have enough points. Okay. Never mind that. This is going so good.
This is quite the fair. Guys
I've
selling
got a
weapons,
feeling that-
children. There's a guy who doesn't like tomboys and also wants to date them.
This lady's following us around. I did this already. What's with this little kid here? Those runners are busy racing, so they won't answer you if you talk to them.
How come we haven't traveled back in time yet?
Yeah, we haven't... Well, Matt, we haven't found the
It's called
Chrono
Chrono Trigger. There was a pendulum. First thing you see, it was like the opening cinematic. I know we're traveling back. There's no secret.
Here, let's talk to this big dude. Drinking contest. Step right up. Tap, tap, tap as fast as you can. Ready, set, go. I mean, I'm tapping the screen, but I don't think that actually does anything. Not bad. Hey,
Shaun,
we
did you
just
feel...
earned 5 silver points.
Oh, we got 5 silver points. Nice. Did you feel the earthquake last week?
Oh, how have we not had that as a topic on the show?
Yeah, we didn't even mention it yet.
It seems like the kind of thing. Matt, I was in a conference room, I was in a meeting, and everything started moving. I was like, is this an earthquake? And it was, yeah, no, felt it very much so. You were right in the epicenter.
That's right. It started in Tewksbury, New Jersey,
Wow.
which is about like a 20-minute drive from here. Very close.
Anything like fall off the wall or?
No, I
any
didn't get that
damage?
bad. It felt like, I think my first inclination was that I thought the hot water heater in my house was exploding. So I instinctively ran downstairs to my basement, which is like the #1 place they say you're not supposed to go during an earthquake. So
Very natural. Very
I also
natural.
thought maybe somebody was running a cement mixer through my backyard. That's what it also felt like. Shaun, what is going on here? What is this?
This is some sort of native tribal dance,
This looks like a problem.
and now we're dancing as well.
We're confused.
A prehistoric dance, entrancing, isn't it? Okay, that's not.
Oh, I'm digging the music change though.
I was worn out from running around, but watching this dance gave me energy again. Okay, no, I didn't mean to leave. The controls are not really natively designed for an iPad. Okay. Can I talk to the people on the stage?
I think you can. I just saw yeah.
Oh, prehistoric rhythm. Okay, that's not... The thing is, there's these 4, like, colored squares I can tap on. Like, I hit red, or I hit the purple one, and we do, like, a little... Like, I laugh when I hit one, I do a little dance when I hit one. I don't...
Yeah, I think those are supposed to be, like, the buttons on the controller.
Oh, maybe, but is there, like, a puzzle I'm supposed to be solving?
No, I don't think so.
Be this dumb. Well, there's got to be some reason over here.
I don't think it's because those they only appear when you.
I can tap.
See, I think
one
that's
at a
supposed
time.
to be like your controller. You have to do like the correct dance or something.
That's what I'm trying to. Oh, I can tap 2 of them at a time.
Oh, okay. I think this is just like a fun little mini game.
Well, I don't get the game part. What happens if I push all 4 at the same time? Nothing happens. This is going great, Matt. We should have just played Mario
This is the
Kart.
Millennial Fair. What do you expect?
No, we should have just
Well, all
played
right.
Mario
So we
Kart.
also got some points on our card, right?
We got 5 points.
Can we go? Let's go to that oddity and bet.
Well, we haven't explored over here yet. Can I talk to this roving guy? My dear old wife made that lunch for me. Always the highlight of that day. Gives me the extra oomph when I'm starting to feel worn. Okay, that's... What the fuck? And then this guy? Go straight ahead if you want to try your hand against Sheld's bipedal robot battler. Hey, we were looking for Sheld, weren't we?
We were.
Holy hell. Let's talk to the big robot. You sing this, Matt.
They call me Gato. I have metal joints. If you can beat me up, you'll earn 15 points.
Very
Think about
nice.
that.
Alright. How do I... Oh, shit, we're in battle.
Oh, tutorial.
Attack. I hit him with a stick, but he zapped me. Oh, but she hit him with the arrow. I'm just hitting buttons here. Okay, now he's singing. We have no items. Are you following? I earned 10 experience. Did we win?
I think we did.
won.
Not supposed to kill him,
Well, that was cool.
but we beat him. All right, now you're gonna sing.
Oh no, I have lost, and it seems you have won. Here are your 15 points. Now, wasn't that fun? I like it. Man's got bars.
How'd the combat feel?
I was just hitting attack over and over because we only have 1 attack and no weapons.
Yeah.
So,
What's up in that tent? Up in the top,
nothing.
the blue
I don't
tent.
think.
Can we go in there?
No, I can't go
No.
in there.
Oh, even shakes his head.
Guess it's just for trying out. No, there was the girl who was missing her cat. Tapped it. Dang, I don't think I picked it.
Did we find? Oh, there was a cat. Did you see the cat?
And I tapped it. Oh, we have 20 silver points.
We can exchange 10 silver points for 50 Gs.
Yeah, the cat was here.
I wouldn't yet, because we can use those points to spend. Yeah, the cat was over there in the corner. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Maybe it went into the oddities tent?
Yeah, we can, but we can't go to the Tent of Horrors, I think.
Yeah,
Can't we?
let's check it out.
Because we have some silver to wager in the Tent of Horrors. Okay. It's Norston Beckler's tent once again.
Dr. Beckler?
Professor Beckler. How many silver points? We'll do 10 points, which we have. Okay, the first one says, I'm Biggs. The third one says, I'm Wedge. And the middle one says, I'm Piet.
Oh, no.
Are you following?
I was not.
Which one is Wedge?
Oh, God.
Matt, what's the answer?
I was not ready.
Which
I
one's
wasn't
Wedge?
ready, Sean.
Well,
I wasn't ready. Can we ask Dan? Dan, do you know? I was not paying
There's 10
attention.
silver
I
in it
was
for you,
looking at
Dan,
my
if
phone.
you,
I was looking at my phone.
Wedge.
Jeez. Jeez Louise.
And this is half our silver on the line. I mean, you want to
Oh,
just
God.
take a wild stab?
I think it really wants us to pick the one on the left. Because he's standing on his own.
Sure.
Oh, did we pick him?
You're gonna pick him?
Sure, I guess.
Oh, I've got to walk up.
I really have no idea.
Oh, that was Wedge.
We did it.
We did it.
Wow.
Oh, and we won a Poyozo doll.
Poyozo doll. They'll spruce up your room.
That's cool. We're getting inventory.
I thought we were supposed to get points.
We wagered.
Isn't that the whole point of wagering them?
So how much? Is it in inventory? We have no consumables. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, not doing great. Oh, we have 400 G. Dan wasn't watching.
If we go back in the tent, will they have another game for us?
Oh, there's the cat again.
Get the cat. Who wants to join them?
Well, I can't. Can I talk to him? No, he's running with the. Stop it. What the hell's going on? I can't talk to any of them.
I really want to know who that alien is.
Yeah, I can't, like, actually interact with any of these, including the cat. I cannot interact with any of these. Alright.
Is there a part of this fair we haven't been to yet? Have somebody we haven't talked to yet?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, what we haven't done, but I don't know that there isn't.
Maybe there was something else by the robot? Is that what is... They're racing? That's what's going on?
See, there's a cat.
Maybe
Oh, wait,
try talking to that cat?
Oh, I ate the old
Did you
man's
eat some of
food.
that man's food?
I think I did. Oops. Sorry, old man.
What does he say? Go try and talk to him.
My dear old wife made that lunch for me. Always the highlight of my
same thing.
day.
I think that's just there to teach you that food
This was much
restores
easier.
HP.
See, the cat ran away.
Do we have to buy some food for the cat? Like a fish or something that the cat likes?
Oh, maybe I should have fed him the... Is there other stuff for sale here? Yeah, see, there he is. Oh, and the lunch is back. Does this guy sell? No, I don't want to exchange it. Oh, where's the... Oh! They're ready for us in the back of the square.
Oh.
This seems like we're going to be able to progress the plot here. What do you mean you want to get candy?
The left... Okay, I cheated and opened up a guide.
What?
Just to figure out the part about the cat. You want to know?
Sure.
Little girl's cat is on the left side of the fair near Gato and the old man and his lunch. Talk to it and it will follow you. Guide it east near the prehistoric dance and soda guzzling contest. Talk to the little girl to give her cat back.
There you go. Now it's
Clipped. It's clipping on the... Yeah.
going a little too fast for it. Okay, well this is encouraging. Nope. It's really stupid.
I want to know where the soda guzzling contest is.
We did it.
Did?
That was right over here. We did it with this angry hulking guy. Maybe we can do it again. There you go. This is the drunk.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Would you participate in a soda guzzling contest?
Absolutely not.
And
There
if
are
so,
lots of
what
different eating
what
contests
soda
that I
would you
couldn't do.
choose?
Too much carbonation.
If you had to, though, what soda do you think you could guzzle the most of?
Like a Doritos, maybe? Like a Mexican soda?
A lot of sugar, but it's at least cane sugar.
Yeah, it's less syrupy.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on what you define a soda as. I don't know, Matt. What's your answer to that question?
Mountain Dew.
Boy, that caffeine, though. That's dangerous.
No, I would not. I would not
Highly
guzzle
caffeinated.
Mountain Dew. Gamer Fuel. Let's go with Gamer Fuel.
That is Mountain Dew.
It's not this. It's a type of Mountain Dew. You're right. It is
It's a spin-off.
Mountain Dew, but a different like flavor. I don't know. No, my real answer would be Pepsi Blue.
But then
I'd
you'll
guzzle
turn
Pepsi
blue. Remember Democracy? Remember when we used to live in a democracy?
Yeah,
Back
we
when our
still do.
voices
Some
counted.
say.
Matt, we're over the hour mark here.
We are. You wanna call it for today?
Before we advance the plot aggressively here, I don't think I have to save it. I would hope it would save on its own. There you go. Matt, how would you say our first ever Twitch stream went?
I would say a rousing success. because our friend Dan is here and he's joined us. I think maybe we had a little bit of some technical difficulties, but I think we got to figure it out. I think we got to figure it out for next week,
Yeah,
right? What do you think?
I know, but we're gonna try. I think my honest opinion is it went very uh it didn't go great, but you know what, Matt? I appreciate we tried. It's good to try
Yeah,
new things.
I think we crashed, but we did not burn.
That would be fair. We did a stream. I
Hmm.
would say we qualified.
At the end of it, we got it worked out. There's a lot of moving pieces, and I think that you just got to roll with the punches sometimes.
And we did. We got the game working.
And we did a fine job, and we wrapped over the technical hiccups in the beginning. We'll figure this out.
There's time to work out the kinks. But in the meantime, thanks everybody for joining us
Indeed.
here on the show. Of course, make sure you guys follow and subscribe to twitch.tv/UpForDebateTV in case we ever foolishly decide to do this again. You can